Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late. We were having a printer malfunction. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm here. Here I am. I made it. Oh. Good morning, everybody. Hello. It is Randee for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here and I am late, but I'm here and that's all that matters. Shannon got her new computer hooked up, and you know how that goes. Everything in the world wants to update, but all of our things are like, oh, we got to update, and Streamlabs was updating, and the printer needed a new driver and things and stuff. But that's okay. We got her under control. And now the show can begin. Mary, I texted you this morning. Did you get my message? It was a Facebook text, a personal Facebook message. I also personally Facebooked Rosanna to share my new ringtone on my phone. Because Amber messaged me the other day and I said, oh, sorry, I forgot to message you back. It's been crazy over here. And she was like, oh, so this morning she was like, here's some fun for you. Here's your new ringtone for your phone. You guys want to hear it? Who's messaging the back phone? I see. Gotta get some more black pliers for the website, they said. Miss Amber, where you go? Miss Amber, Miss Amber. Wait a minute, that's text messages. Oh yeah, no, Mary didn't check my message. Oh, she did. She gave us a thumbs up. I'll just play it off of Mary's message.
Oh, hi there. This is your phone. Oh my gosh, I'm just ringing away here. Ring, ring, ring. Woo! Oh man, that's a good time. Ring, 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 ring. I'm your phone and I'm a ringing. Woo! You better answer me. Oh my gosh, there, it's a hoot. I wonder who's calling you. It could be the president. It could be your mom. Ring, 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 ring.
How can you not have a good day after you get that in the mail? I mean, come on. So of course I set it as my ringtone. So now every time my phone goes off, I'll be hearing Amber singing the meow meow voice, meow meow song. hoot, here we are. Good morning, everybody. It just goes that long, PK. That's as far as it goes. Oh, I forgot to tell her about the beading appointments. I forgot. I will tell her that I have scheduled. I have beading appointments scheduled. I can't be involved. All right, y'all, let's do this. Here we are. Good morning. We made it. It made me smile. Oh, you can't be laughing or you'll do crying? So why? What's that? I'm going to hear that in my head. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Here we are. Good morning. This is what we were working on yesterday. I put it in the moon because I had to move everything off the mat yesterday so that I could record the Bargain Bead Box plan video, which I did, and it went out to the members yesterday, and it went out to the public this morning. So if you've seen it, then there you go. If you didn't, it's up. Hi. Cutting off the handles off the rolls has given me such more space. Thank you. Oh, yeah, on your wire? Good deal, Tina. You know, I didn't realize, why is my camera in this view? Houston, hello. I didn't realize so many people had questions about, I saw Winter walk across the window. Questions about stuff. Like, I've gotten numerous questions, and they wanted me to do a video about how I store my beads. And I've gotten this question a lot. And I'm like, I've never done a storage video. I kind of just share what I can when I'm doing it or whatever. Not because of things and stuff, but mostly just because I'm not very good at storage. I got stuff all over the place. Like, I don't know how that's going to look. I always foresee people doing their video about their storage. They got everything in their little containers, and it's very neatly placed where it needs to go. Everything is labeled, and, you know, y'all have seen my studio. It's wrecked down there. I don't know. But I did just recently redo the drawers here, I guess. But yeah, I've gotten recently a lot of questions about that type of stuff. I have failed the Olympics of storage. No gold medals for me. Same. I'm like, oh, well. And my thoughts on storage is that I am constantly changing my storage. Not all the time, but well, I guess I could show you something today, but how to explain this. Number one, I feel like people's storage and their setup of their bead studio, like, I get it, you want ideas and that's fun and we like that kind of thing. Like, I understand, it's supposed to be fun time, but, it's kind of, and I've always said this, like, it kind of depends on what kind of beader you are. It really does. Like, are you a person who beads every day? Are you a person who has to have, like, you have limited space, so you have to have everything put away because that space also doubles as a different space? Is it just a crafting space? I mean, like, is it just a beading space? Is it your beading studio? What kind of beading are you doing? You know, like, do you need a lot of tools? Like we had mentioned yesterday about, like, maybe you do stamping often or whatever. There's a lot of tools for that. Are you videoing your stuff? Because that was a big thing that changed the way that I set up my studio and my beading areas, is because now I have to set up for recording what I'm making, and that's a big thing as well. And that's why I have 2 bead areas, one here and then one downstairs. And the reason I have that is because then I don't have to clean one off to go do the other one, because we got time restraints. also, I feel for myself with my beading storage situation, as I am now in a position to make some more purchases, because before I had no money for storage. Y'all know storage is expensive. So you kind of got to use your, money in the best way that you can. And sometimes that looks different for different people. Like I know a lot of people who have all these like clear plastic boxes from like Target or whatever, you know, in the bathroom aisle, and so you can see everything and stuff like that. And that's great, but those are like sometimes upwards of like $10 to $15 a piece. And some of us can't afford that. But yeah, people have been asking about it. I don't know. My thing too is like, I'm not a person. I am a, as you guys know me, I am what I like to deem as a chaotic beater. I am a chaotic jewelry maker. I'm like, I got stuff over here, things are over here. Got 18 projects going, blah, things. So, people who are more of like an A-type personality who like things organized are going to organize their things differently. I organize my things based on what I use every day. So I do bead every day. So I use a lot of things, a lot of days. But that has been changing because I just recently changed these boxes. And I did this when I started beading. I would have never done this. When I started beading, I had the little cups from the Dollar Tree, the little ranch cups, and I had them all out on my table because I didn't put anything away. When you put stuff away, it takes time, and I didn't have time because I would rather have money than time. You know what I mean? So I had my little desk and I had my little things and I had them all out in these little cups, like my findings and stuff. So I didn't have to open anything and I could just take it, make it, do all these things. But now that I'm videoing things and I have a space up here that requires it to be kind of clean because it's in like the main level of my house, I have switched to these, which I would have never done in the first bit of beading. I switched to these just to help me to be more clean because, as I said, I'm a chaotic beater. And right now I have Phyllis working on these. Which I don't know. Okay, so here's an example. So here's an example of what we're working on right now. So these are my seed beads. Okay, so these are my seed beads. And I got these at the Dollar Tree. And these work fine. I put little stickers on them to say what size they are. Right? And I have a whole bunch of these. And I have downstairs I have a shelf. And on the shelf I have dish risers, you know, like dish risers for the kitchen. So you can make multiple shelves inside the shelf. And these are all lined up there. Okay? But right now I have Phyllis working on this. Because I went to a store, it's called Cartiful. They do like buyouts from other stores. And this is a tissue box. So I think this is originally from Target. And so I got a bunch of these for $3 a piece instead of $15 a piece. Okay. And so this drawer comes out, but it also has the tissue box where you can dig in. So now she's transferring all the sizes to these. They're harder. You can see everything. She's sorting them to make sure that the sizes are in here. You can reach in and grab some for when you're chaotic and you're on a video and you're like, I just need something. You gotta mess around with opening it. This is what they look like when they're empty. But this is just a clear tissue box. You know how you have like the decorative tissue boxes? You put your tissue in there and then, you know. So that's how I'm going with that. Phyllis is gonna get here and be like, what are we doing with my stuff? Fun facts. These are our wedding bags. Now I'm distracted. I gotta show this to you. Gloria, are you on here? Who's on here? Gloria Allen? There she is. We're gonna look at Gloria Allen's wedding bag. And then we'll put that thing together. I got mine like that from Target. I use it for tissues in my car. I never considered using it for beads. Here's Gloria's bag. Shannon went through the list. Gloria said she was going to make 3+ unisex items for the wedding. Here's the letter. That's just like FOC. It's just basically all the information that I had put into the when you signed up. So you have it. Lets you know when our wedding is. This is the theme. This is the years, 1890 to 1910. The colors of the wedding. Numbers of guests that we're going to have. Lottie-dottie things and stuff. How to participate. The due date is January 30th, 2025. So you got all kinds of time. Right? And there's no, just like FOC, there's no rules. There's no rules. We used our little, I put these on my invitations. Little wax seals. So there's no rules for this. You do what you want. And these are all the things Gloria's going to get. We got spacers. We got vintage business. We've got these little guys because they're fun. We've got some, I made these handmade little hooba jobbies out of copper. We got some gears, pearls. These are cool. Those cool. We got some little cameos. We know Gloria likes cameos. Just in case you're wondering, the answer is yes. We handpicked all of these things by person. This one is vintage German, Gloria. We thought you would enjoy that. We got drops. Pretty much everybody got drops and crystals. Just for because. Cameo Queen over here. Yeah, we're aware. This is something I made a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. Here's all your swan crystals. Dun, dun, dun. Got some drops. Got some leather. Got some more business. Got some chain. Looks like we went gold for you. Sometimes we went different colors with the chains and stuff. We got bugs. We got all the bugs. We got fans. We've got this little lady. It was very cool. Got this guy. This is fun. More chain. More crystals. These are super fun. Those I got in a buyout. TF, a long time ago. We got some swan butterflies. Got some things, got some stuff, got some flowers, got some this and that. These are fun. All the little filigrees. Got some little tiny post earrings with diamonds in them. Got these guys. All things. There you go. That's Gloria's bag. This doesn't look very unisex to me. Well, This is what we got. You can add if you want stuff. You can add whatever you want. It's fine. There's no rules. You can add your own things. But also, even for men, the time period was very feminine, just so you know. But yeah, we did the best we could with some of the unisex bags that we had, because we had specific things pulled for those. Is I have to use your imagination, Gloria. You can do it. These are going to be fun, right? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You can make all kinds of stuff. Do what you want. You got options. Options. It's going to be a fun time. I don't know how Shannon got this all in here. The packing queen could be mad at me. Get in there, you. Yeah. Close. You can do it. Woo. Woo. Just barely. Randee, how are you going to distribute the finished pieces? Will you let folks pick, or will you assign them to people individually? I believe that I will assign them to people. I believe I will assign them to people just based on most of the people, you know what I think is super funny? Most of the people who are coming to my wedding are super nervous. Most of the people are nervous and acting like they don't have Google. I'm like, Google it. On my wedding website, I wrote a whole thing about Art Nouveau, and they're like, we don't know what that means. I did a whole fashion deep dive on it for necklines and material and things and stuff. And then I said, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. You just wear formal attire, right? But most of the people who are coming to the wedding will get assigned jewelry because I know how long they're going to be staying. So if you looked at our wedding website, from the 1st to the 5th, which is 5 days, we have 5 fun-packed full days of activities that we are going to be doing. So we are going to receive more jewelry than, I think, probably guests for the wedding. But that's okay, because then they will have jewelry for additional, dinners, different dinners and different things and different stuff, that we're doing, for 5 days prior to the wedding, which is great. And most of them are sending me all their photos of their dresses and their things and their stuff because they're nervous. I wonder why. I know, I'm just like, did you Google it? Maybe Google it. Do you need a photo? Oh, Gloria is looking at the wedding website now. Yeah. It's under frequently asked questions, Gloria. I did a whole write-up about it. Materials, necklines, fabric types, and for the men as well. I don't know what these people are so nervous about. At the end, I was just like, come as you are, whatever, we don't care. We're just doing stuff. At the very least, wear green. I love what the jewelry you are wearing. Oh, thank you. We made these yesterday on members only. We made these on members only. And then this guy. These are basically fake Navajo pearls, but I still love them. How do you guys feel about acrylic Navajo pearls? Do you care that they're acrylic? Because I don't. just assigned mine to someone who wears hair barrettes. Yeah, I'm excited about that, Rosanna, because, you know, the hairdos in the Art Nouveau were a big deal, you know. They had all kinds of embellishments of all sorts. There was a lot of brooches for men, hair pieces, barrettes, headpieces, all kinds of things. It's very cool. All right, here we are. I can't afford real Navajo pearls, so the fake ones are okay. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. These are the items that we were working on yesterday during morning coffee, that we were doing all our painting and everything. So we are going to jump into this. This is how my little pendant turned out. Someone had messaged and they were like, how's it ever going to dry if you got it wet? It's dry. I didn't put a whole lot of water on it when I made the paper wet. I just went over a little bit with a paintbrush, and then the glue makes it wet anyway because it's Diamond Glaze. So here it is, finished. Just gotta make sure I can poke my hole through there, and there we go. So he looks like. I thought he turned out pretty good myself. Beads are beads. I am thinking barrettes and brooches as well. Yes. All the things. It's going to be lovely. Here's the beads that we're working with. And then the only thing I had to do off camera was for these little links. And I did those yesterday. So I went downstairs and these were the little papers I'd showed you. And I tried to find my little cutter for my Sizzix machine. As it turned out, that one was too big, but I just cut them as small as I could. And then I put them inside of here, and I trace them with a pencil, and then I just hand cut them. But they're double-sided, so I needed 4. So now I have 4. Good morning, everybody. So we'll glue those in. Now they are gonna have to dry, but I'll probably work on the other parts while they're doing that. So we'll probably do that first. So these are the links. We did sell these on the show. I think these links, they might even already be posted online. I don't know. And I'm going to use the Diamond Glaze. The shell looks awesome. Thank you. Oh, Mary, Diamond Glaze is the bomb. So you're just going to put a little smidge. Just a smidge. Okay, maybe a smidge and a half. Ooh, that's a bubble. And then I'm just kind of going to go like this. I'm not putting any more glue. I'm just spreading this little dot around. And then I'm just going to toss these in here. I want to just make sure that they're facing the right way. Now these are not going to be twins because I cut them out of the paper, but I do want them to be, I want the moon to be kind of straight. Okay, so this does not take long to dry. It's like 15 minutes, but I'm gonna just do the backs, and then when I'm done, I'll put it over the top to give it a glaze. Basically, it'll look like resin without being resin. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Flip and do the other side. I know some of you guys think I'm crazy for not waiting for things to dry, but it is okay. The thing with the Diamond Glaze is you don't want to get crazy. Like putting too much. Because this is paper, and what'll happen is it'll soak through the paper. It'll make it run, especially if you're using like a photo or something, or like a print of a photo. What you really should do, which I'm not going to do because I do as I say, not as I do, because, you know, I'm impatient and I don't really care that much. What you should do is take a little Vaseline or a little bit of wax. I know some of you guys got that wax. Especially if you're doing like photos of people and you don't want them to run or be funny when you put the glue on the top. and put a little bit of Vaseline or the wax over the top of the photo before you put the glue on. And then that'll protect the ink that's inside the paper from running. You got to make sure you cover the whole thing, right? But it'll be fine. So here's what it's going to look like. Well, those ones turned out pretty almost exact. These ones, yeah, kind of. This one's different. But I don't really care about that. So now I'm just going to let this dry, and the reason I'm not putting it over the top right now is because I am going to try to complete this necklace. And if I fill it, I mean, you don't have to fill it all the way up, but if I fill it, then it's going to take a really long time, and I need these like now. I need these like right now. Okay. So anyways, that's the Diamond Glaze. Close enough for government work is what can be said if anyone notes that they are slightly different. Oh, yeah. What are Navajo pearls? Good morning, everybody. My Wi-Fi is not working. So what I have on is Navajo pearl. Well, these are acrylic Navajo pearls, but they look like Navajo pearls. And it's a name that they call this type of bead. So if you look at it, it's actually, these are acrylic, but real ones would be metal. Okay, and then when you look at it, you can see kind of, they almost look like a cat's eye. They have like a flash in the middle. Okay, and they're generally made out of really expensive metals, and they're really expensive, and they call them Navajo pearls. They're not actually pearls. They're metal beads. All right, so onward to the next. So here's how all my little bits and pieces turned out. Did you guys see that I posted the pictures with the pirate song I was humming? I couldn't help myself. And then here's these little guys. So we do have to do a little bit of buffing here. This is just a sand block that you can get at the Dollar Tree, and then I cut mine in half. Okay. Good morning. Hi, everybody. And I'm going to back up a little bit because I want to make sure that I sand these little mountain charms. These are the little mountain charms that we did. And I put excess paint because they were so small, you know. So now I'm just going to buff them out a little bit here and get some of that excess paint off, so that it stays. It's going to bring out just some of the highlights. And so they don't look so globby. Here's an example. So I've already done a little bit on this side. You see? They don't look so like kindergarten painted, you know what I mean? Where you just glooped the paint on. Also, I got some comments from yesterday's video about like what patina paints to use and things of that nature. So just to be clear, I use patina paints. That is the name of the paint. You can use ultimate paints if you wish. They don't really make patina paints anymore. They've been discontinued. You can still get them on some websites, including Ranger. They have limited edition ones. You can get them on eBay, different places like that. Maybe Amazon, I think, has some as well, but they don't have the full range anymore. They're just selling off what I can only assume is stock that they had, and they stopped making them during 2020 because of the shortage of materials. And now they make ultimate paints. Ultimate paints you can buy on Vintage. I think Softflex was selling them the other day, and we have tried them out on the channel. We said that there was positives and negatives to the ultimate paints versus the patina paints. For me, the patina paints dry really fast. The ultimate paints do not dry as fast, which is, you know, neither here nor there. I mean, it gives you more time to move it around and work with it with the ultimate paints, whereas the patina paints dry really quickly. Patina paints can have issues too because they dry so quickly. Like, it can dry in the tube. You know, it takes a long time to get patina paints going. You got to really shake them up and do a whole lot with them to get them, make sure they're active. But both are permanent paint. I don't think I'm going to scrape those. I'm going to scrape a little bit here. Not too much. So yeah, it's just kind of up to you. I do feel like patina paints are a little more pigmented on the first go. You don't have to build them up as much, but people have said, and when we did try out the ultimate paints, although I will say that I only had the earth tones for ultimate paints, so, you know, pigment wise, as far as colors, I just had earth tones, so that could have been part of it. But you do have to build those up a little bit, but some people have said that that's good because it gives them a little more work time. Me, I'm not real big on work time. I'm like, boop, 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 because otherwise it gives me time to change my mind. So I hope that is helpful. All right. Now, let's get this party started, shall we? This needs a hole. Where's my poker deal? Here it is. Poker. Ooh. So I'm just poking through that glaze. So this is this like watery looking situation. This is what it's gonna look like when it's dry, the diamond glaze. It's gonna be like, but it's hard. I'm just poking through there. Good morning. I hope you're all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. Okay, now, how do I want to set this up? Okay, these are for my earrings. Those go over here. And we said we were going to put these on here, right? Is that what we said? I believe that's what we said. I'm going to put it on a more blue one so it looks like water. Your pokey thing. Yeah, you use the pokey thing quite often. Oh, drop the glue. Glue budget. Glue budget. Oh. Okay, so I'm into the E6000 here. I'm just gonna give a little smidge of that. That's too much. And boom. After watching the last couple of days, Randee, I realized I have gotten into a design rut. Moved in furniture. Need to get more creative for sure. Well, what the heck, Mary? Hold on, I got too much here. You don't want to have too much because I'm putting this on filigree and it'll go all in the back and be stupid. You know how it likes to do. Don't be in a designing rut. That doesn't sound like fun at all. I just got my pokey thing. I can't wait to use it. Yeah, I I use the pokey thing for a lot of stuff. Probably things I probably shouldn't be using it for. I use it to open mail. I'm a mess. Let me get a refill. I use it to open my mail, poke holes in things, wrap wire around it. I use it as a dowel to stretch things out when I need to. Poke it through leather. Kind of a mess. To make the holes more round so they're not sharp inside of metal. All the things. Ooh. Okay, me and Shannon are going to be working on the SKU list today for the split sale. As a reminder, this is going to be our last split sale, and then after Labor Day week, we are the Monday after Labor Day, we're moving back into regular weekly sales. Okay, so these are drying. This I want here. This I want over here. What are we going to put in here? Are we going to put something in here? Oh yeah, we had talked about maybe just putting a little boobies in here. We got to put something in there, right? Maybe I have a random pearl running around in this little box. Oh, I sure do. Here's an orange one. And he's already wrapped up. He's got purple on him. Perfect. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to Rose. Happy birthday. Oh, you fell out. Whoops. Okay. Although he is on silver, I better give him a little rewrap here. Plus, I don't know if I want to have that little bead on there because I don't want him to be too hanging down. The dangly bits. Put my ball head pins. And what are we doing here? Bronze? I have... Those are gunmetal. I'm gonna go gold. I have no bronze ball head pins for some reason. I thought I just opened a pack of those. I don't know what's going on there. Okie doke. So I'm just gonna wrap this guy up. And then he can go inside the shell, and I'll wrap up one little swan here to go with him. I was going to put him on top, but I feel like if I do, he's going to hang down too low, so I didn't. And I got a little short pin for this. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Somebody was asking about the black pliers. I don't know if we're out on the website. I'll have to look. somebody saw. Doing my best not to break this crystal. One moment, I'm in the trenches. There we go. Somebody saw Miss Amy on her YouTube channel using the Thunderhorse Descendant's infamous black plier and messaged over here to the bat phone and said they absolutely needed some. So there you go. Shout out to Amy. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one on the top. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yay! Black pliers are awesome, in case you were wondering. So when I'm doing these swans and I'm in the trenches, I just grab it and I just beep, just barely give it boop, 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 boop until it goes in. Because otherwise I break them. The crystal. Can't just be manhandling it, I guess. I love them. I watched Amy's video. She was so thrilled with her gift of pliers. Yay! I'm also Pebbles today. I mean, for like $12.50, you can't beat it, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we are about ready to start on this here. Wrap this up. We're gonna do this in gold. I made these gold. We're gonna do gold, and we're gonna do gold and bronze, and we're not gonna care. I guess. I've been watching Amy. She's so good. I like her. Yay! Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't understand some people who are like, we don't support other bead people on our thing. And I'm like, that seems inappropriate. This is my face. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Seems kind of inappropriate. A lot of people do it though. I'm like, whatevs, man. All right, here we go. And get this pendant ready to rock. We're ready. Oh, do I want to? No, I'll go like this. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, I'm gonna get a closed ring. I just put this little sticker on here. It's a C. It means these are soldered shut. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to create a little loopy for my dangly bits to go inside of here. So, make kind of to the middle of the plier, because it's got to be large enough to hold them both, but not so large that it's taking up a bunch of space, you know what I'm saying? Open this up. Pearl, and then the little one. So they will hang this way. Oh, hey, you come back here. We're going to be a beautiful necklace. Close him up before he jumps ship and decides to change his mind. Okay. Just barely not hanging out of the shell. Whew. Close one. I got 2 pliers of those handle covers in my mystery box. I put them on my pliers and then I tried them and nope, I didn't like the feel of them. Oh, the Beading covers for the pliers? Good morning, Angela. I love this. Oh, good. Welcome in. Martha, Amy Campbell Creations. Yes, that is Amy. There's Amy right there. Amy Campbell. She does the Amy Campbell Creations. Uh-huh. Can you imagine how tedious it would be to solder each jumper closed? That's probably why they're so expensive. Like, I literally got a little pack of them. They're like $10.99. I was like, Jeff. And he's like, I can't help it. And I was like, okay, I'm just saying. I'm in debate. Do I want to put a little something on the back here? This hole on the back is kind of in an angle. And normally I might put like a little spacer or something over the top. But I'm kind of concerned that it might not lay flat because of the where the hole is in the back. So I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm going to have to wrap all the way down to the hole, but I do want this to be up a little ways, so I'm going to kind of hit it about right here. And I'm just going to wrap down. Like so. I forgot to put on the jump ring. Houston. I am a silly girl. Too late now. I'm going to spin this, half a spin. Push him down and push him up. And I will just use a not soldered one, I guess. Can I have your shell? I'm using my shell. You bought your 4th mystery box on Sunday. Oh, I was gonna get one too, but it was too late. It was too late for me. Snooze, you lose, they said. Are these ones closed? They have no sticker. Oh no, these just came in the Beading box. That's right. Forgot about that. Snooze, you lose. was not set up for that. I'm in the bright lights. I can't see if it's closed. Okay, so here we are. Get gravity involved. So this is how it's hanging. So it's hanging right. So just to say that you gotta kind of push this up and then push this one out a little bit. So it kind of almost looks like a little L. You see it's going through there like boop, and then it kind of pushes out like a L. And then it'll hang right. So now I'm going to, I wanted this one to be this way because I'm going to start wire wrapping, and I'm going to connect onto here going up like so. Ooh, I got to put that on there. Hello, Randy's very forgetful today. I don't know what's happening. We better have some more coffee. No one will ever know that it was initially supposed to be a closed jump ring. You got it, Mary. Nobody but you. When I started beading, I used to get upset about things, and Jefferson was like, you know, you're the only one who knows those things. You're the only one who thinks that. Do I want that there? Or do no, no, I don't, because then he's going to hang in the back. I don't want that. He's like, nobody can even see that but you. That was what he would say. Nobody can even see that but you. And I'm like, they can too. He's like, yeah, most people don't care. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so now I think I want to do one strip of beads here before I start moving into any of these, this here business. So I gotta have some wire. So I'm gonna wire wrap these beads. Oh, it's 10:02. Dang it. I talk too much. Dang it. Talk too much. I want to do one of these. Just the one. That's what I want to do. Because I haven't even got to do one yet. One day, you guys, I'm just gonna get to do beading. One day. Maybe when I go home for my grandma's birthday. Okay, wait. I can't remember how I was supposed to do this. Or was I going to use the coffee ones? Because these go over the top, but maybe that's cool for the bottom. Maybe I like that kind of thing. I think I do like that kind of thing. What the heck? I didn't like it yesterday. But now it's kind of fun. I'm beginning to realize that I'm the only person who is upset. Yeah, right? Yeah. You're the only person who's upset. Is it worth it? This is supposed to be fun. That's why I just play a different game. If it doesn't work out, I'm like, oh, well, we'll just not use that. You stay home then. Be like that. Whatever. Just like now. I'm like, oh, I didn't like this yesterday, but now I guess I do. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I don't know what my big hubbub was yesterday, I guess. Okay, so I want to go like that. This one I want to go here because this is going to go up here. I'm debating if I should have a bead here. And then once I get this on, I'll hang it, boop, probably like right there, like so. Because I want it to be not the same, you know what I mean? Let me zoom out. It's very cute. Maybe it's going backwards. So if it was going backwards, it would be this guy, beads. Maybe I'll do that. And then it's beads, this guy, beads, this guy, this guy. That makes sense, right? Kinda. And then throughout the necklace, I will continue on with the patterning, and I'll use these. Probably not up around the neck too much because that might be a problem. But these also go on our earrings, remember? Like this. On here, and then I'll put a little crystal in the middle so that they're matchy. Yeah. I love it. Good. Okay, before we go, since we're gonna stop anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of Diamond Glaze on top of the links just to show you what it looks like, and then this should dry by the next time we're back here. I don't know if I'll have time to finish this on my own today. Normally, sometimes I do that, especially if we work on things a couple of days. But me and Shannon are doing ski list today, and that's probably going to take most of the day. So I don't know if I'll have time, but we shall see. Now, again, remember, as I mentioned, you should probably put some Vaseline or something over the top if you're worried about ink moving around. To be quite honest with you, these are scrapbook pages, so I'm assuming they do have a little bit of coat over the top just because of the process of making scrapbook pages, but not all of them do. Ooh, I got a little wild. I'm just gonna put this over the top. Now here's the thing, get that baby booger thing out. You know that thing? For the baby boogers, get that thing. Blow this around, get all the air bubbles out. You don't have to put a lot. I'm putting kind of a lot, but you don't have to. You just want to make sure that you're getting it around the edge. And sometimes if you don't let it dry enough, Randee, sometimes if you don't let it dry enough before you put the top on, it will get underneath the paper and then your paper will float to the top, which is fine if you can get them both to float. But sometimes that doesn't always work. So that's what they'll look like, and then it'll take about, when you have more glue, it takes more than 15 minutes. Honestly, I'll probably leave these here overnight because that's just like a thing that I do. This one looks like it doesn't have, is that just my eyeballs? This one looks like I missed a little spot. I will leave it for a minute to see if it settles because it is sitting flat and it'll settle, but that's what you do. Things you didn't think you'd hear today. Baby booger thing. Yeah. Hey, I just said I was going to be here. I didn't say I was going to be pretty. And I have Pebbles hair, and you need your baby booger thing and your pokey deal. There's lots of stuff that you gotta have for this project. This project is really intense. One of those technical terms you may not be familiar with. Beading, we have a special language. Well, you know what I mean? The baby booger thing, you know, it blows air. Obviously, don't, you know, you didn't. What is that thing called? It's got a little ball thing. But anyway, if you do get bubbles, you can poke them out with like a little piece of wire or like a ball head pin or something. But if they'll pop, but if you've let it dry for a while, they won't always pop. So I use the little baby booger blower thing and get them out of there. Then when these are dry, I'll have to flip it and do the other side. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cute. I'm excited. And I got the orange pearl to go with my little orange sun on my Moana island. It's gonna be good times. The turkey baster. Hi, Winter. What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Better yet, you want to say bye to everybody? Oh. Hi. What you doing? Hi. This is everybody? Look at her. She's like, why are you picking me up? I don't like it. She's like, no. Was you being naughty? Why do you look like you were being naughty? Is naughty your middle name? You guys, I found this little baby video of Winter. It was like probably it was when we took her to her vet appointment, her first vet appointment after we adopted her. So it was probably like 3 days after we got her. It's just little. How'd you get so big? You're just a big grown-up cat now. She's just rubbing on everything. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we got going on. We're gonna bounce off here. We're gonna do the skill list today. Today's Thursday. What else goes on Thursdays? I gotta go to the lawyer's office tomorrow. Friday. I have to go to the lawyer's office tomorrow on Friday and have to be there at 10:15, which means that we might have to cut morning coffee short by 15 minutes so I can go to the appointment. Because I have a BD appointment. It is really a BD appointment. Kind of. I hope you're all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day today. I hope you found some inspiration or a laugh or, you know, something. Would you like? I could play the meow song for you again. You could be happy about that. All the things. So that's what we got going on today. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the morning time. Don't forget to share in the group what you're working on. # what's on my mat today. Bye-bye.